What's good, guys? Welcome back to Black Star Pod, Black Star YouTube channel, my podcast. This is your boy Jared, and today I was gonna just make a little quick short. You know, guys, building businesses can actually build your wealth, whether that be generational or multi generational, whatever. Building a business, especially in the right sector, can actually create a lot of can create a lot of generational wealth, especially for your kids. Now, wealth isn't something that could just be achieved by doing nothing. You have to be very disciplined, especially with your money, and you have to know what market you're going into. So for me, I'm going to the defense industry and robotics. I know that field very well. And a little bit of tech, but that's just me. I know those fields very well. With me being a quote unquote nerd, I know my way around technology. Only thing I have an issue with is the programming part of it. But anyway, that's just me. Now, with me going into the industry, there's a lot of competition. But for me, I have a lot of ideas to actually separate me from the competition. Yeah, cats. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas to actually separate myself from the competition. Now, you may be in food, you may be in medical, you may be in something. I'm not sure all the industries, but you may be going to something with heavy competition. Now, you gotta separate yourself from the competition. Now, that's the upside. Downside is you gotta be original with your ideas. Now, if you're just trying to make a quick buck, it ain't for you, bro. Now, if you're trying to actually make some generational wealth and actually have some ideas, then you can start building stuff, and you start separating yourself from the competition. But per se, for me, just in the technology industry and the defense industry, I have to differentiate myself from everybody else. But they do build your wealth. Businesses build your wealth, especially if you have multiple businesses. Say for instance, I had real estate. Real estate, you have my own firm, bam, that's business right there. Tech, bam, business right there. Military defenses, that's a big chunk of change right there, or a big chunk of cash, bread, anything you want to say. But yes, building your wealth is actually a lot, is can actually do a lot for you. Now, I'm not saying that a 9 to 5 job can't build wealth. I don't see too many people doing that unless you're higher up. But yeah, and another thing to help you not burn through your cash, don't buy stupid shit. Sorry to say it like that. Don't buy stupid stuff. Because stuff like, say for instance, cars. Stuff like cars, phones, expensive clothing, those don't hold their value. Especially with so many of them being actually produced within the season, I guess. Within the season, they lose their value. Now with cars, it depends on what type of car. Now it's like a Lamborghini, a special edition Lamborghini, or special edition Ferrari. Bugattis, they keep their value very well. Well, sort of. Bugatti, Koenigsegg, Maserati. No, not Maserati. They lose their value like crazy. Porsche. All of those cars, they keep their values, especially Rolls Royce. They keep their values, but to a certain extent. Now, cars like McLarens, all of these high end look McLarens, Mercedes, BMW, Audis, all of those cars lose their value left and fucking right. Some Porsches do, like the Cayennes, the Macan, Panamera. All of those cars lose their values very quickly. You can find a Cayenne for literally $4,000 right now, and that's probably a 2007 or one of those. You can find those cars pretty cheap, but for like the higher end luxury cars, they keep their value kinda. But phones, there's new phones coming out every year, every few months, every couple of days. There's a new phone coming out. So phones, don't buy too many of them, because then at that point you just look stupid. Then you got expensive clothing. Gucci. I can't even name, so don't judge me. Don't laugh at me. I'm not really a clothes person. You see what I'm wearing? I got a fucked up ass shirt. But those brands do not actually attract the wealthy. They attract the people that are trying to look wealthy but aren't wealthy. Think about it like this. If you're so busy trying to look the part instead of actually trying to be the part, how do you know how do you become that said person that you want to be? Am I right or am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? But yes. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna find a rich person that's probably some generic, cheap ass clothes, save their money. Because if you keep on buying expensive clothes, every time a new expensive clothes come out, you're gonna spend more money on those clothes and you're gonna lose your wealth. So don't buy too many clothes. So don't buy all these. Now, there's an exception. Rolexes, I'm not talking about jewelry, but Rolexes hold their value. A lot of high-end jewelry makers hold their value. You can literally trade if you need cash, strap for cash, you need cash. A Rolex, buy a Rolex, that's universal currency anywhere. Because there's so few of them. There's literally a limited amount of Rolexes out there nowadays, and they're built to order. So I don't have Rolex yet. I'm on my way to it. And best believe, I'm going to get me a nice ass Rolex and that motherfucker will be nice. But anywho, those high-end luxury brands that make very rare pieces of art, those are the ones that are going to hold their value. But all these ones that are out here, you see some, like, I see some of these damn Gucci shirts out here nowadays. I'm looking like y'all paying $200-$300 for a shirt, and everybody else, the next motherfucker got the damn thing next to you. How's that okay? Or it's okay, I guess, but how are you saying, oh, I got the nicest shit, bro, when you got everybody out here trying to be nice, but not really. Birkin bags, they hold their value. Very little of them. $30,000. Very little of them. A very little amount of people can afford them. You know why? But yes, build your wealth. Do not go out here buying all these expensive ass clothes, and then they're not. And then the next motherfucker next you got the same shit, bro. That makes no sense to me. Same thing with cars. I go out and get an Audi. Same thing as I go out and get an Audi or BMW 7 Series or Audi A8L with that 4.0 twin turbo V8. That's my baby. But anywho, that's just me. I like Audis and BMWs and Mercedes. That's just me. I know I'm talking shit about them, but I'm a gearhead, so I can talk shit about them. Somebody that's not me, that's not a gearhead, that's not business motivated, they're gonna go out to buy the car and you ain't gonna be able to fix the damn thing when it breaks. That's just me. But anywho, those. But anywho, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. God damn it. That tells you I'm fucking scatterbrain. Yes, I'm a scatterbrain. I got shit all over the damn place. You see all this bullshit behind me, but and that's not mine. The ball's not mine, so don't judge me. Fuck you, if you are. Anywho, but business wise, it's always a good idea to have multiple businesses, especially in multiple fields. That way you can build more wealth. But build your first successful business, then expand. Do not. I know I'm having a hard time doing it myself because I have so many different industries I'm trying to get into. But start with one, get that one successful to where you're making a lot of money. Build that next one, make a lot of money. Build that third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, whatever one you want to do. Build, then expand. Do not build multiple ones at the same time and expecting the same outcome, because you're going to have your brain scattered all over the place. And me, that's my issue. I have so many ideas in my head, I'm literally having to pick over here, pick over there, pick over here. It's so much shit in my head. You could not understand how much shit is in my head. I literally have 5 notebooks of shit that I've written down, and I still got more. So yes, right. So if you have a lot of stuff in your head, write it down, because with as much stuff as I have in my head, I have a hard time doing it. Believe me. It's crazy. I literally have a podcast, a YouTube channel, fucking Twitch. I had another podcast. I deleted that shit yesterday because I'm like, I haven't hopped on that motherfucker in 2 months. So yes, focus on one thing. Build that up, and then do all that. But do not start multiple businesses at the same time. Although I'm telling you, multiple businesses is good for wealth. Focus on one, then build the other. You see this shit? But anywho, y'all, like and subscribe, please. I'm trying to get this up to 100 by the end of the year. And once I get my 100 subscribers, I'll do something special for you guys. But please, you see this shit. But please, like and subscribe. Comment in the comment section. I don't care what you say as long as it ain't disrespectful. Because if you come for me, I'm coming for your ass. Anywho, guys, I'll see you on the flip side. And I'll make another video tomorrow. And I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.